Trauma can feel like an uninvited guest that overstays its welcoming time, casting a shadow over every aspect of your life. But what if I told you that there is a way to show this guest the door and reclaim your space? Today's video is for you if you are tired of living with this uninvited guest named as unprocessed trauma. I will be talking about top 3 techniques and ways to heal trauma and regain control of your life. These methods are not just theoretical, they are practical, actionable, and have transformed countless lives already. Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Ria and I am a certified mental health professional. Over the years, I have helped thousands of people break free from mental and emotional struggles using neuroscience-backed techniques that are simple yet incredibly effective in daily life. So, number one way to work on unprocessed trauma is EMDR and EMDR intensives. Before I talk in details about EMDR, I want to put a disclaimer that every therapeutic method is not for everyone. So don't feel disappointed or pressurized if you find it hard to understand neuroscience behind it or trust the process. It's all right. Everyone is on their own healing journey. Trust that you are at the right place at this point in your life. This current stage and step is needed before you move on to the next one. Our thoughts and memories shape how we experience the world. When trauma is unprocessed, it can distort our perception, making us feel stuck in the past. EMDR, whose full form is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, helps rewire the brain and process the traumatic memories in a way that releases the emotional grip. One of my clients, let us call him John, he had struggled with low self-esteem and anxiety ever since he was bullied in high school. Even as an adult, any criticism at work was triggering his deep emotional pain and reminding him of past traumas. And he was reacting from a place of deep hurt since decades. Of course, it was causing relationship issues and delaying his promotion at work. Right or wrong, we cannot change others. We can only change ourselves. Even to change others, we have to learn to take care of our own wounded self first. He met me and decided to work on his bullying experiences through EMDR. He revisited those painful experiences in a controlled environment, allowing his brain to reprocess them without distress. Within a few sessions, his self-confidence grew, and he no longer felt paralyzed by past wounds. He became stronger inherently to handle the bullies and other stressors at work. Bullies were still the same. He became bigger and better than them. Imagine your brain as a messy storage room. Trauma is like a pile of disorganized files thrown on the floor, making it impossible to find what you need. EMDR helps organize these files, placing them neatly where they belong so they no longer cause chaos in your mind. If you feel stuck in past trauma, consider working with a trained EMDR therapist like myself. You can also explore EMDR intensives, which offer faster breakthroughs in a shorter time frame. Many people find that what would take months of traditional therapy can be processed in just a few sessions with EMDR and EMDR intensives. By the way, there is a trauma processing workbook in the description box below. It will help you release the weight of trauma, intense emotions, or unresolved pain. This is a valuable resource to practice regularly on trauma processing. It is designed to help you process emotions through guided writing exercises. Many of my clients have found it life changing, and I encourage you to give it a try. I hope you are finding today's video helpful, so don't forget to like and subscribe. By doing that, you will continue to receive my content, my videos without looking for them. By liking and subscribing, you will also be sending it to others who may find this information helpful. So, thank you in advance for taking this 1 second to like and subscribe the video. Let us move on to the second great practice. It is mindfulness and grounding techniques. Imagine your mind as a turbulent sea during the storm, with waves crashing unpredictably. Mindfulness acts as a calming force that stills the waters, allowing clarity and peace to emerge. I had one client, let us call her Jennifer because I cannot say anyone's real name. Jennifer often found herself overwhelmed by memories of betrayal and fraud by one relative. She had trusted this person, but they almost robbed her of everything she had. So now, the moment she was thinking of her losses and the damage done by this person, she was feeling intense emotions of anger, resentment, revenge, sadness, worry, shame. Her mind would start racing, her heart will be pounding, and it will make her lose focus and attention and peace in the moment. Due to trauma, now her personality was changing. She was not the same person anymore, inside and outside. She knew it was not her fault, and she did not deserve to live like this with so much bitterness and many emerging health issues. She didn't want to live like that. So she chose to work with me consistently for a couple of months. I included a variety of techniques to help her process trauma and help her not just be normal but be her best. One of the practices which was included in her treatment plan was mindfulness. Through various ways of practicing mindfulness, she learned to anchor herself in the moment, observing her thoughts without judgment. This shift allowed her to reduce anxiety and regain control over her triggers and reactions. So think of mindfulness as root of a tree. Just as roots anchor a tree firmly to the ground, mindfulness anchors us to the present moment, providing stability among life's storms. Start with this simple exercise. It's called 5-4-3-2-1 technique. It involves naming 5 things you can see wherever you are, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you could smell, and 1 thing for taste. This exercise engages all of your senses, pulling you back to here and now. There are many grounding exercises which can even be customized, which you can learn while working with a therapist. For those of you who are serious about deep healing, I highly recommend getting my book, Heal Your Inner Child, is available on Amazon. This book is packed with powerful strategies to help you regulate intense emotions, process difficult memories, and develop deeper self awareness. The link is in the description box below, so don't miss out on this transformative resource. Buy this book today and start practicing at home, at your own pace, with your own speed. Now, third highly effective method to help you heal from trauma is building a support network. No one is living on island. Human connection is a powerful healer, offering comfort, perspective, and validation when you connect with the right people. Trauma means trust is broken. Trust is the glue of our connection with others. Whether it is a community, sense of safety, security, receiving timely support, receiving validation and empathy. When trust is broken, even it is only one area, such as close relationships. Lack of trust do not just stop there. It spreads in other area of life as well. And this trust can only be rebuilt by reconnecting to the world around you. Most of my clients are loners, or they choose to be so. Due to trauma history, they don't feel safe with others anymore. In loners, some could be fakers as well. Means they are socializing, they are attending party, they are functional, but inside they feel empty and alone. It's almost like living with a double personality, which is very sad and is not needed to live like that. One of my client, Lisa, felt isolated after trauma breakup. She withdrew from friends, family, and started believing no one would understand her pain and they will make fun of her. She realistically had some experiences when people had actually lectured her to move on and judged her choices in life. At one point in her ongoing treatment with me, I encouraged her to hang out with a new crowd and also join a local support group. Due to socializing with like-minded people around her, she slowly started trusting others and started feeling comfortable in sharing her story. Hearing others' experiences, validation, and empathy make her feel less alone and trusting people more and thinking about future differently. So take support group as a safety net beneath a tightrope walker. Walking the journey may be precocious, but when you know there is a net below, it provides the confidence to take each step. So reach out to trusted friends and family members or make new friends. Join support groups either in person or online. Engage in community activities to meet individuals with shared experiences. Explore. Now, let me remind you of something important. If you are struggling to take even a small step forward, please don't do it alone. Get professional help. Emotional wounds are just as real as physical ones, and you deserve to live a happy, fulfilling life on your own terms. Healing from trauma is not a straight path. It's a journey filled with ups and downs. If you are struggling, don't go through it alone. EMDR therapy has changed countless lives, helping people break free from the past wounds and mental blocks. I specialize in EMDR and EMDR intensives, a highly effective method used worldwide. If you are ready to heal, let's connect. I would also love to hear from you about if you had any experience with EMDR. How was it like? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you have any questions about EMDR, feel free to ask. I would be happy to help. You are worthy of healing. You deserve peace. So take the first step today and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue your healing journey by regularly receiving my videos. Bye for now, and I will see you in my next video. Take care.